It's pollen season, and that means allergies. If you have allergies to pollen, you're going to feel it in your nose, your eyes, and your throat. And if you have asthma, pollen can definitely be a major trigger for that as well. So at Highland Pediatrics, we wanted to give you some tips to help prevent pollen in your home and help prevent asthma attacks during this peak pollen season. First of all, if your child has asthma and they have a preventative medication like Flovent or Qvar, if you haven't already started it, now may be a really good time to do so. It can take up to 2 weeks to reach a therapeutic level with these medications because they're preventative, not emergency medications. So twice a day, every day will help. Take that throughout pollen season. It also takes about 2 weeks for the levels to drop as well. So I recommend taking it at least until the end of June, unless your child has grass pollen allergies as well. Now, always keep your albuterol on hand. Mine is white, but yours may be blue or red. This is albuterol, and this is your rescue medication. You want to make sure that you have this on hand for your child, so if they're having asthma issues, you can treat them right away. This takes about 5 minutes to work, but it's not going to work very well unless you're using a spacer, whether it's one without or with a mask. It's important to use a spacer no matter your age or your ability to use your inhaler. These will help to filter out those larger particles so the smaller particles get where they need to go, deep down in the lungs, in the bronchial tubes where asthma action is happening. Now, whether you have asthma or not, if you have allergies to pollen, you want to avoid them as much as possible. In order to do so, on peak pollen days, you want to limit your exposure outside. You'll know that it's a peak pollen day because the TV will tell you, or the Weather Channel, the app, can tell you, or you go out to your car and you've got a film of green or yellow on your windshield. It's a peak pollen day. And pollen is highest in the sky between 5 a.m. and 10 a.m. in the morning and on those hot, dry, windy days. So those are also times you want to avoid being outside in the pollen. Don't dry your clothes outside because they're only going to bring pollen into the home. And keep your pets out of your bedroom, and especially off the bed. Those pets that are especially outside, like dogs, are bringing pollen right into your room, along with other things. Keep your windows shut, and if you want fresh air, try using a window AC. Just the fan on a window AC still helps to filter out the pollen in the air. Or use your indoor fans to circulate the air. And I highly recommend getting an air purifier with a HEPA air filter. That's going to not only take pollen out of the air, but a lot of other things, including dust. And who wants to do more dusting than less? If your child is having any issues with their asthma, please give our office a call and press option number 2. Speak with a triage nurse so we can try to help you, or bring them in if needed. If you need a refill on your preventative medication, Flovent or Qvar, call your pharmacy. You may have refills already there, and if not, they'll contact us and we'll get that refill out to you. If you need a refill on your emergency medication, albuterol, then give us a call. Press option 2 and let us know you need a refill so we can ask you all the appropriate questions to make sure that you don't need anything more than just your albuterol. As always, Highland Pediatrics is here to help you take care of your children